Hey, this is Nick from Prestman Auto. I'm here with the 2019 Chevy Malibu. I'm going to be doing a video walk around of the vehicle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around the vehicle. We'll check for any dents, any scratches, any blemishes on the outside. Then we'll go inside the vehicle, make sure all the features are working properly, and then finally I'll pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit in the engine bay. So the first thing to note is that it snows here a lot, so it's a little bit dirty. Of course, we'd clean that up so you would never know, but for the purposes of this video, it's got a little bit of that on top. If there is anything, like any actual blemishes on the outside though, I'll be sure to stop, wipe it off, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual of it. So the tires here are still very new. I mean, obviously, it's only got like 13,000 miles or something, which is crazy. So, funny story, I served my mission. I served as a missionary for the church, and we actually drove Malibus. The mission got a bunch of Malibus for us so that we could just better get around and, go teach people at further distances. And the reason they got Malibus is because they're just super, super reliable. Like, this is just, it's a great car. It'll last you forever. So, that's awesome. Let's see. All right. So you are going to have some very mild paint chips here on the door handle, and then a very little chip up here as well. Let's go check the other side. Right, it's starting to rain on me, which is always fun. You got a little scuff down here as well, but overall, for a 2019, this thing's almost 4 years old. Great condition. And of course, the tires are new, which is very important. Hate having to buy that right out of the gate. Let's go inside. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the vehicle, but I'm going to leave the camera up here on the dash when I do. So that way, if there's any lights, any warning lights, any, heaven forbid, check engine lights, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. Awesome. Everything seems to be perfect. We have a seatbelt light on because I'm not wearing my seatbelt. But other than that, everything seems to be super awesome. Let's cycle through a couple things here just so we make sure we see everything on here. Air filters are good. Tire pressure is good. Oil life's good. Perfect, perfect. And then, of course, the odometer should match pretty closely to what's online. I'm going to turn the air off, though, because it's already freaking cold here. But the air works, so that's good. Let's double check all the features, make sure it's all working all right. So we're going to have the sunroof. That's always fun. Close it up. I would open it, but it's raining, so I'm going to not do that. Windows roll down. Windows, there, roll down. Perfect, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, everything seems to be solid. The audio's working. And we already checked. AC's working. You're also going to have vented seats. Ooh. And heated seats. And then we'll turn the AC on just for good measure. Turn it up. All right, that's enough of that. That's cold. Here you're gonna have some extra space. And then here will be your plugins. There we go. The interior, you're going to have black leather, which, again, in addition to the outside, is in really, really good condition. Black leather back seats. Not really seeing anything crazy down here. Again, just great condition all around, so that's wonderful. I mean, there's more features we're gonna go over, but that's pretty much goes over all the basics. So let's pop the hood and check that out. All right, so I don't know how mechanically savvy you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always look under the engine bay, look under the hood of every vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a nut from a bolt, you do know what neglect looks like. So if it's just like everything is coated in dust, there's rust all around all the metal pieces, there's acid buildup around the battery, you should probably ask some more questions. I mean, it might still be okay. You never know. Maybe there's a story behind it. But at that point, it's a pretty good sign to dig a little bit deeper. That being said, this one actually looks really good. It looks like they actually may or may not have put some new pieces in here. I say that just because they look new. There's no dust around them. There's not really any rust on any metal pieces, which is good. If you are mechanically inclined, I'm sure you can go into more detail about it. But generally speaking, this is what you want to see as a novice when you look at an engine bay. So if there's anything more specific you do want to see, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to show you absolutely anything on here. I don't want you to have any surprises when you get here. But for now, this is your Malibu.